How's it going, Forex traders? I've been on the internet, Forex traders, and I see that people have been struggling lately. Putting the setups together, the market is neither here nor there, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Yours truly, Dapo Willis, is back, and I'm back with another banger. Today, I'm going to be jumping into my charts. I'm going to be showing you guys what exactly is happening in the market and how you guys can extract some juicy pips. Juicy pips! Okay, we're going to be extracting some money from the market and putting it in our pocket. After the end of this video, by the time you're watching this video, you are guaranteed of a withdrawal. If you believe, type withdrawal in the comment section. If you believe you're going to be making withdrawals from this video, everything I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video is all going to be profitable moves. We don't play around here. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Dapo Willis. I am a hyper experienced, extensively experienced, hyper profitable Forex trader. I've been doing this for about 14 years. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be jumping into my chart. I'm going to be using my strategy that I've used over the years to make me so much money, to be showing you guys how exactly I'm going to be extracting pips from the market. I've got a couple of pairs lined up. My favorite at the moment is EuroUSD. You see, EuroUSD has lined up pretty nicely for a trend reversal setup. I'm going to be showing the exact strategy that I'm going to be using to trade this. I'm going to be showing you guys the entry points that I'm going to be obviously using to enter into the market, and I'm going to be showing you guys where exactly I'm going to be exiting the market. Nobody on YouTube does this. Only Dapo Willis does it. You heard it here first on Dapo Radio. Now guys, before I jump into my charts, before I obviously jump into the nitty-gritties of today, there are a couple of things I just wanted to quickly highlight. The very first thing is I wanted to say from the deepest part of my heart, a quick shout out to the Forex Mastery students. Guys, I am seeing whatever it is you are doing. I am seeing the payout certificate. W Funded, which is the best prop firm in the world, has been paying out a lot of Forex Mastery students. Why? Because they're simply just very profitable. The Forex Mastery students, you guys are making me proud. Certificates everywhere. Here, I'm seeing certificates like the top traders on the W Funded leaderboard are actually Forex Mastery students. And it gladdens my heart because why? I put together the Forex Mastery course. You guys came, you believed in the strategy, you have implemented it, and you have gone on to make a lot of money. If you're just hearing about the Forex Mastery for the first time, it is the best program out there. It is a community of hyper profitable traders that want to make a name for themselves. One guy showed me his payout certificates and said, finally, I can go back to school. That touched me. People are using $99 to get a $2,000 payout. People are using $200 to get a $9,000 payout. People are using $500 to get a $15,000 payout. I am happy, and all of this is possible just because they took action. They grabbed the Forex Mastery program, they digested it, and today they're all getting their payout. If you want to join this elite community, if you want to learn how to trade Forex profitably, if you want to stand any chance at being profitable, if you want to know the best place to enter, to exit, or when to stay away from the market, if you want to know how to analyze like a pro, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to go ahead and grab the Forex Mastery program. The link is going to be in the description as always. Grab the program, listen to what I'm saying in this video, know the direction of the market, grab a funded challenge, and you're on your way to your first payout. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dapo Willis. I'm going to be taking you into the video, okay? Showcasing my screen, EuroUSD, BTC, gold, all the things I have been stressing you guys. I'm going to clear it out, and we're going to make a lot of money together. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into my screen. Boys, let's go. How's it going, Forex traders? Now, welcome inside of my screen. My primary focus for today's video, my primary focus for today's Trader Talk episode is EuroUSD. Why? Because EuroUSD is looking very, very juicy. The trend reversal is now as clear as day. Very clear, very simple, very straightforward. And I'm going to be obviously showing you guys how exactly we can go about this. But before I jump into the nitty-gritties of the video, you guys need to do yourself one favor and smash the subscribe button right there. You have 5 seconds of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's carry on with the video. Ensure to subscribe to the channel and drop a comment down below. The comment for today is withdrawals, and don't forget to grab yourself the Forex Mastery program. Once again, the link is in the description as always. Now let's jump into my EuroUSD setup. Let's see what exactly is happening. First of all, let me delete this. You see, one of the advantages, okay, let me expand my charts. One of the advantages of trading like how the Forex Mastery students trade and obviously understanding top-down analysis is the fact that you have a very clear perspective of what exactly is going on in the market. Just by looking at this market, I don't need to do much. All I have is three lines, and I can tell you what the market is going to do next. Three freaking lines. Okay, the fourth one, but I don't really need this one, to be honest. Delete that. I've got 3 lines on the chart and I can tell you what exactly the market is going to do next. 3 lines. I can tell you that the market is about to rally at least 200 pips. Crazy. So when I see people overcomplicating stuff, you don't need to overcomplicate your charts. It is simple, it is easy, it is straightforward. Now, what do I mean by with only 3 lines, I can see what's going to happen next? What exactly is going to happen next? It is simple and straightforward. You see, the euro dollar has been in this downtrend for the longest time. Like we came down here, so just going to zoom in. Came down here, we pulled back like every normal pair should. We've been in this nasty range for the longest time, very nasty, because like I keep telling you guys, if EuroUSD is in a range, every other pair is in a freaking range. It is so difficult to trade the Forex market when the Euro-US dollar is in a range. Why? Because Euro dollar is the same thing as the dollar index. It's just upside down. Now, if the dollar index isn't flowing, if there's no liquidity in the dollar index, every other pair comes to a halt. The money has most likely moved from the Forex market to another market, right? Now, we were in this nasty range for the longest time. Cool. We were expecting EuroUSD to roll over. That didn't happen. We came here, stopped, and started pushing to the upside. This threw off all the traders entirely. Totally, not us. Why? Because from a higher time frame perspective, I could see something very clearly that this market clearly was still in a downtrend. However, we had moved sideways away from underneath of this trend line. It was clear as day that there was something up. Now, the only way I was still going to be interested in euro dollar was if we broke back down below this trend line. And that didn't happen. Mind you guys, this is a monthly time frame. Once again, Forex Mastery, people who want to join the Forex Mastery program, we start our analysis from the monthly because it gives us a clear picture. And then I'm going to walk you guys through to where we're going to be executing our trades. You're going to love this approach to trading. Absolutely amazing and beautiful. Now, back to what I'll say. Now, so, we have this and we obviously we have this and, what was I saying? So we came here, was supposed to continue trading that back down below here. We didn't do that. We bounced off of here on the monthly time frame. How many candles? 1. This is a reversal pattern on the candle. This is a candlestick reversal pattern there. Sorry. Right here. The back of a major trend line. It was a no-brainer for me. We had this reversal pattern. We had bullish candle 1, bullish candle 2. It was clear as day that this bad boy was going to hold. Now, I have a little I have a little black bar inside of here. Now, this black bar simply represents, because I remember trading during this time, this was a major level. This is a major level that has somewhat kind of like turned into a not so major level anymore. It still is, but I don't think it was worthy of a blue bar. So I'm using the black bar here. Just to obviously understand that something did happen here in the past. Because guys, I've been trading this market for well over 14 years. 2015, I was here. This range, nasty. All the money people made here, they gave it up here. Nasty. Nasty, trust me. So this black bar, I remember this resistance bar very well. So I'm not going to forget it in a hurry, right? So anyways, we're here. Now, looking at this, it is clear as day. The monthly time frame is telling us one thing. There's a trend reversal. Simple as ABC. Now, we have cleared this black zone. Right? Where is the next potential zone? This blue bar. So we have between here and here. So this is what we try and identify on the monthly time frame. We need space. We need 2 things, direction and space. Direction and space to trade with. Direction, clear direction, and enough space for us to be able to maneuver, get into our entries, have a decent, stop loss area, and we need our take profit run to be huge. Now, once we identify this, we're done with the monthly time frame. Then we can come on the weekly time frame to see what exactly is happening. Now, the weekly time frame is where I come and look out for chart patterns to see if maybe there are any potential reasons why this pair is not going to move in the direction we want it to go.
And the only chart pattern I can spot here on the weekly time frame was this double top. And we have clearly broken out this double top. Not only have we broken it, there was a breakout, retest, continuation to the upside. EuroUSD is on a freaking roll to the upside. No excuses. No excuses. And now we're done with the weekly. We're going to come over to the daily time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is in your best interest to get the Forex Mastery program so that you can learn how to dissect this thing from all the way to from the top all the way down to the area of entry. Very, very and absolutely important. Okay. Don't kid yourself. You can't do this by yourself. You need to learn this stuff. Once again, the link is going to be in the description. Grab it from wherever it is you are. I think the program is even way too valuable. I think I'm seriously considering increasing the price of it because for $99 is a steal. This is the kind of stuff that people charge $10,000 for. It's crazy. Anyway, so now we're on the daily time frame. Forex Mastery students, what do we do on the daily time frame? I'm asking you guys. You already know what to do. On the daily time frame is where we come and look out for the most immediate trend within the overall trend. So like you could see on the monthly time frame, it's giving us a direction. We can't trade on the monthly time frame. Weekly time frame, we've seen what we need to see on the weekly time frame. We still cannot trade on the weekly time frame. Now the daily trend is the trend that we can now say, okay, maybe, not maybe, this is the trend that is potentially tradable. And as you can see, these pullbacks are tradable. Okay. So what do I do here? Simple. I'm going to observe. Okay. So this is the whoop, 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 and whoop. Okay, so I'm going to look at the patterns that I have formed on the daily time frame to see how I can now use the recurring patterns to trade again. But first things first, I'm going to try and see if maybe, just maybe, I can potentially have what we call a trend line just to see if something is going to line up. And as you can see, guys, one thing I like about trend lines is they never lie. Trend lines always paint a clear picture. And when you're drawing a trend line, don't come and start drawing like this because here it's going to, you have the potential to compensate. No. Use this one. Join the two outermost points and leave it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because before you know what's happening now, you're overcompensating. You don't need that, right? So now that we have the trend line, I'm going to go ahead and kind of use my yellow bar to highlight two key areas. So first of all, this very black bar. I need to go back to the monthly time frame to see this very black bar. What is it there for? Don't need that. Yep. And then I'm going to clone this. Oh, I missed the days where I just used to jump in and just mash up the charts, man. Gotta love trading. Just gotta love trading, man. I missed the days I used to just mash up the charts. I kid you not. Honestly speaking. Yep. So I can take this out and I can take this out. So EuroUSD, it is clear as this, simple as ABC. Now I'm waiting for either of these pullback regions to pick up. Okay. Now that I'm done with the weekly, I'm done with the daily. Hold on. You can see very clearly. So these are my two very strong demand zones. Okay. Now I'm going to be using my demand zone strategy to jump in. Is not rocket science. All we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is simple. How are we going to enter this market? Simple as ABC. I'm favoring EuroUSD to the upside to the tune of 95%. Judging from my analysis, the higher time frame has told me all it needs to tell me. We are reversing. Dapo, Willis, we are freaking reversing to the upside. It's told me what it needs to tell me. Now I come on the daily time frame to try and refine and look for potential areas to buy. If you notice what we've done here, guys, very simple. We've used 3 time frames, okay? Monthly and weekly and the daily for our analysis. Now we're on the daily and we're about to move to the 4-hour. The 4-hour is where we're going to enter the trade. So the time frames you use for your analysis is different from what you use for your trade execution, for your entries and exits. This stuff they never tell people. People are coming into the market and they don't know what time frame to use for what. I like simple as ABC. All this stuff comes from experience. And if you want to learn more about it, grab the Forex Mastery program. Now, all we have to do is wait. Come on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. come on the 4-hour time frame and wait for us to come into this zone about here. 1.1458 is where I'm going to be waiting for EuroUSD. So what do I do in the meantime? I'm going to put my counter trend line on top about here, and I'm going to allow this market spool all the way to the downside. Once we get here, I will be looking for a potential buy opportunity to take this market all the way to the freaking moon. How am I going to get into this market? It's simple as ABC. I'll ideally wait for us to bottom out here, and a full bullish engulfing candle out of here, I will be very, very much interested in euro dollar. So it's simple as ABC. Just give it a couple, maybe 4-5 days, would have consolidated here, and we're pretty much good to go. So you have nothing to worry about. Patience for now. What I say, guys, patience for now. So ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first on DAPC Radio. EuroUSD is looking amazing. We're pulling back into minor support. Once we get here, bottom out, and we're going to be heading all the way to the upside. You know, guys, we never miss. We never freaking miss. I know a couple of traders on the 1-hour time frame. They're shorting EuroUSD at the moment. Some risky business and not really my style of trading. But if I was to come in to obviously have a look at what exactly is happening right about now, this is looking like a falling knife. The reason why I don't like to dabble on lower time frames is because when the boys wake up on Monday, they just freaking take the market everywhere they want to go. But I know for a fact that I'm just going to be watching euro dollar. I see no reason why we shouldn't be rolling over into 1.14800. Although this is looking like a decent double bottom, but it's probably going to break it and come all the way to the downside, depending on the news release. But that's why I say I don't like to trade lower time frames. I like to trade more concrete stuff. I'm a 4-hour time frame kind of guy. Entry, bam, because once you can enter on a 4-hour time frame and the candle closes, the chances of you hitting stop loss is almost 0%. If you want high probability trades, then you need to work with the higher probability time frame. So ladies and gentlemen, that's EuroUSD in a nutshell. Just keep an eye out for it. All you need to do is keep an eye out for euro dollar. And this is exactly what's holding euro dollar at the moment. Keep an eye out for euro dollar, and we're going to be watching to see what exactly is happening. Two things are going to happen. Either we break out of here now or we roll over to the downside. Either way, this is I call it my helmet. I call it my condom. This is going to protect me from premature entries. Anything until we break above this counter trend line, your boy is not interested in euro dollar. But I can guarantee you that, ladies and gentlemen, potential to the upside is 1.2300. That is a lot of freaking pips. It's a lot of pips. You cannot lie. I'm looking at probably another 300 pips to the upside. Crazy. So allow the market to materialize. Allow the market to stew. Allow it to do what it needs to do. Come out like a sniper. You paid a lot of money for these challenges. You deposit a lot of money in your trading account. You need to be patient. Allow the market come to you, ladies and gentlemen, and you're going to be freaking rich. Enough about EuroUSD. Let's see what's happening on the other pairs that I was talking about. Now, let's go over to BTC. So what exactly has been happening to Bitcoin? Bitcoin has gone on to make brand new highs. And from the look of things, Bitcoin is going to keep making brand new highs for as long as we keep making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, for as long as we keep making higher highs and higher lows. At this point, this is when Bitcoin was in absolute trouble. This double top is what crashed the market all the way back down to 15K. Bitcoin rallied to $68,000, crashed down to 16K. People got wiped out. People said, I'm never going to do it, blah, 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 blah. And then obviously the rally started again. This time around, I was more confident in this rally because the way it was looking, we are pretty much like poked it and then we pulled back and then we were looking to the upside. And then finally, Bitcoin has started putting in higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And this is officially a higher high. What is my projection for Bitcoin? Bitcoin is looking, when I take drugs, I go to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin is on some ABCD pattern, ABCD. So obviously we're at the 0.26 extension. About here is where a lot of traders are profit taking at the moment. But this higher high is signifying, you know what? I got a lot more room to the upside. So For Bitcoin, is a lot more, tasking to tell what exactly is going to happen next. But I'm just going to quickly do some calculations on the charts. Give me a second. Let me try and break down what I feel this bad boy is going to do next, because we were in this nasty range for the longest time. Just to see some future projections in terms of price. Yeah, so we've currently arrived at the projection area, which is about here. Hence why all the profit taking that is going on at the moment. So, yeah, Bitcoin is on its own. It's never been in this region before. We've never been here before. I expect Bitcoin to continue traveling maybe to its next round number, although at 120,000, to be honest, I feel like there's going to be a significant profit taken on BTC at the moment. This is not something I want to be jumping into, to be honest, as a trader. I'm not the type of trader to trade once the market has pretty much finished its consolidation, its rally to the upside, because we're looking like we have just wrapped up into hold on, fib retracement. So we have A, B, C, D has just formed. So once we see this, it's time for profit taking. Although after profit taking, I still no reason why we don't have further upside, but for now, profit taking is happening. I'm not exactly interested in getting into no damn crypto. I just wanted to explain to you guys what exactly is happening now. So if you see Bitcoin start to roll over at this point, do not be surprised. $120,000 is a round number. So yeah, it is what it is. Enough about BTC. Let's go over to SPX, GBP/USD. Not really. I'll address GBP/USD next week. But let's look at SPX and USD/JPY. Let me see what's happening USD/JPY. This JPY pairs, they can be doing rubbish for the longest time, Now, SPX. Now, this is great. SPX, as you can see, I love SPX. Why? Because, guys, it's simple. The S&P 500 always respects the 50 Fibonacci all the damn time. Even when we fall off into the 50 fib zone. And as you can see, we've pulled back in here. We've pushed all the way to the upside. I made so much money pushing this market all the way to the upside. I made $95 million trading the Forex market last year. It was solely responsible. What was solely responsible for that? S&P 500. Absolutely amazing. I love this stuff so much. So freaking much. Always just making higher highs and higher lows. And even when we retrace, it's higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Even when we retrace massively, it's once in will come in and put in a higher low from the previous biggest higher low. And now we've come to put in a higher high from the so you guys know. Next level target, $6,700. No, 6,700 basis points. I'm calling it here first on Dapo Radio. S&P 500 is going absolutely to the moon, going bonkers. I am long this market. I've been long it for the longest time, and I'll continue to be bullish on the S&P 500, provided that Donald J. Trump is the president of the United States of America. When it comes to the S&P 500, you got nothing to worry about. And from a fundamental standpoint, this man is bringing back jobs to the U.S. economy. The manufacturing industry is expanding. Investors are coming back into the U.S. economy because they can tell that this presidency has a lot of direction from an economic standpoint. He wants to expand the economy. He's also trying to clamp down on the BRICS nations, meaning that the US dollar will still continue to remain the dominant power in the currency wars, meaning that the US will still have its absolute dominance in the world and will still remain as the biggest market in the world, the biggest consumer nation, the biggest. And once you're the biggest, it translates into your economy and it translates into your bloody stock market. So I can sleep peacefully at night with the S&P 500 bullish on my watch list. So ladies and gentlemen, feel free to buy at any time, to be honest. It's going, and it's going to keep going. So is there any other thing I'm missing out? DXY, EuroUSD. DXY, EuroUSD is pretty much the same thing. Gold, let's see what's happening with gold. Gold is consolidating at the moment because obviously, you know what happens with gold, man. Gold rally for the longest time. He needs to catch his breath. Gold needs to catch his what? His breath. So just by looking at gold, I haven't done my due diligence on gold, but we're currently in a range as we speak. So whichever direction we decide to break out in will be the direction in which I'm going to be trading gold. But for now, we're in this freaking range, as gold will always do, because can't blame gold, man. We've been rallying for the longest time. It's only natural for us to come into this range. So right now, I'm not going to advise anybody to obviously want to jump into this bad boy. It needs to finish ranging. If we're going to break out to the upside, bullish engulfing candle close for a buy, bearish engulfing candle close to the downside for a sell. Gold is due for a massive correction, to be honest. So I won't be surprised if we break lower. That shouldn't be a problem. Obviously, the dollar index will compensate for that as well. So ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. Simple, straightforward. My primary objective for now is euro dollar. I'm going to be watching the euro dollar very closely, very nicely. That is the pair that I am going to be trading. AUD US. So next week, I'm going to be going over AUD USD and GBP USD. If there's any pair you want me to go over, drop me a comment down below. I would always break it down for you guys. And as you guys can see, any pair that looks too stressful, we don't touch it. Forex is not about who can analyze the best. It's all about who makes money. If the pair is stressing us, we're going to leave it alone. Euro USD, straightforward. S&P 500, straightforward. Gold in a range, don't touch. BTC about to take profit, leave it, don't touch. So that's exactly how we trade. It's not about, there's no pride in like, oh no, I can analyze everything. Nah. Well, here, look for the easiest, simplest that aligns with your strategy and goals. Do the analysis, trade the market, and you're pretty much good to go. Make your money, click the withdrawal, pass the bloody challenge, get funded with W funded ASAP, get your challenge, and make all this bread. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. If you haven't grabbed the Forex Mastery Program, click the link in the description down below. You see how simple it is. We have been able to identify the ones that we're going to trade. We've also been able to analyze the ones on our watch list. We're also going to be able to analyze the ones we should stay away from. These are all the qualities that you need to be able to be consistently profitable in the Forex market. And no other place can you get that on Dapo Radio and the Forex Mastery Program. I love you guys very much. Once again, I'll catch you guys in my subsequent videos. I'll catch you guys on my other screen. And of course, my prop firm of preference is W funded. Ensure to get funded. I love you guys very much. Take it easy and see you on the other screen. Bye.
Thank you for staying to the very end of this lengthy video, Forexers. I love you guys very much. I hope I've been able to clarify a lot of things that have been stressing you guys. I went over EuroUSD, I went over BTC, I went over S&P 500. Everything that you need to be profitable this week is right here in this video. Ensure to grab yourself the Forex Mastery Program if you haven't, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I love you guys very much, and I'll catch you guys in my subsequent video. Take it easy and peace out.